Hi all, Die Laughing here, and welcome back to I can't remember how many we're up to the next episode of my Reborn Pointless Challenge. So last time I managed to beat the poison gym here, Aya, with only 2 Pokemon. I must say I'm rather pleased with myself at the moment. I've dispatched pretty much all of the gyms that everyone says are so hard with only 1 or 2 Pokemon. I reckon that even an Amethyst couldn't score as well as I've got. In fact, I'll wager $1,000 that she couldn't beat my score. No, not even wager. I would give Amethyst $1,000 if she could beat my score. I reckon it's impossible. But of course that's unlikely because A, she's never ever going to watch this, and B, even in the unlikely event that she did, she wouldn't take up the challenge, and even if she did, she wouldn't be able to beat my score anyway. But anyway, enough of my cockiness. I bet everyone's thinking, oh, I beat your score. We've now got strength, which means there's quite a few little peripheral areas that we can explore up in Citrine Mountain, Pyrus Mountain, what's the cave at the north end of the beach, Apophel Cave, and a few other places we can do that before we then have to meet up with the guys back down the rail net and save them all, save the day by going into the Yuryu building and have some more intense battles. So once I've done my little side areas, I'll meet you guys up in the rail net and we'll take up the story from there, and I'll give you this episode's battle itinerary. Guys, I'm just sort of wandering aimlessly through the region. I'm more or less, find Corey again. So I just wandered through the slums and I've found this guy here, and I don't ever remember seeing him here before. So when I talked to him, he asked for a rare candy, and when I gave him one, he gave me a link stone, but it also said his level went up to 1, which seems odd. So he feels like a better person. And that's all he says. So I'm wondering if this is an ongoing thing, perhaps, that maybe we meet him again and his level goes up, we give him more rare candies. Don't know. But yeah, he may have been here before, because why else would I come back through the slums again? But on this occasion, I went through here and I've talked to him, and he's given me a link stone. So that's not something I've done before. Caught up with Kane down the underground rail net, and I've missed the dialogue, unfortunately. You just saying it, how he ran away from home, etc. And then we've now got to proceed and shift the debris. But before I do, I made a mistake on my scorecard last time. I'd done myself out of 4 points. I gave myself 26 points for the Kane battle, but it should have been 30. I had a little check when I watched it through again, so I've adjusted it there. And the other thing is that up ahead we're going to be choice of battles. We can either take on Sirius or the Good Doctor in a battle. So again, I think what I'll probably do is I'll use the dice to decide which one we go for. And then once I've done that, I can obviously give you then the battle itinerary. I won't bother going through all the rules again. I've done it every episode. I think everyone should know it by now. And if you don't, you can always go back to one of the others and have a look. Let's just go through here for a little bit. Okay, let's just get through where we're going. Or should I put a rappel on? Better add. We can proceed. Hi, Kane. Hum hum. Can't go that way yet. This way is locked up. Of course it is. Yes, this is it. Okay. Any hidden items? I did. I found a dragon gem. I can't wait till I get the item finder. And a great ball. It's not so good because my pickup Pokemon snagged me loads. Right, I believe there's a link stone or an ability capsule somewhere around here. It's a Linky. Good. Okay, so once we're in here, I believe we team up with Kane. So this is the old Yuryu building that was destroyed by the quakes. Kind of creepy, huh? I'm going to follow your lead here. So he's teamed up. So be gentle, it's my first time. Right, so we're going to have a series of battles, and when we get to the top, I'll decide who we're going to be taking on, and then I can give you the full battle itinerary for this episode, and also the template as we proceed. So I'll catch you guys at the top. Righty-ho, battled our way to the top with Kane, And now it's time to make a choice as to whether we battle Dr. Sigmund or we carry on up the stairs and take on Sirius. Now, I know up till now I've said that we won't have any battles with an AI partner, but I think I'll make an exception in this case because otherwise it's going to be an awful long time before we have any other meaningful battles. So on this one, you will be teamed up with Kane, and I think it's a 6 Pokemon battle. But to decide which is which, I've decided to go to a heads and tails. I found a little online coin flip. So it's going to be heads, we battle Dr. Connell. Tails, we battle Sirius. So let's flip. It's tails, so we're going to be taking on Sirius. Okay, so without further ado, I can now give you the battle itinerary for this episode. Righty-ho, episode 8's battle itinerary can now be revealed to you. So, as we were fighting Sirius, that's going to be our first battle at the top of the Yorio building. Double battle with Kane this time. We head to it's quite a diverse attack he has, so it'll be interesting to see how you get on with that one. Then we'll be heading back to the wasteland, to the Bispixian wasteland. Now we have Flash, we can find our way down there a bit more easily. But you shouldn't need it anyway. Anyway, so the next battle will be against Mr. Bigglesworth, a level 65, plus his 2 little minions. See if you can do that with 1 Pokemon. It's a special, one of these special little one-on-one bonus battles. And then the same with Spectral Kiki. Now, with that one, you do need to have a HM slave with you. So what I've said is, when we get to it, you've only got your 1 battling Pokemon. If that faints, that's your challenge over, even if your HM slave remains, because it's supposed to be a one-on-one battle. So you can take an HM slave by all means, but it can't contribute to the battle. So then we move into through the Railnet and end up in Spinal Town. Now the next one, you're going to have to go into the museum at night time, I think, to initiate the 2 Meteor Grunts. They're bullying one of the curators there. So once you have a chat with them, they withdraw to Tanzan Mountain, where we can battle them in a double battle. Now I put this one in, don't want to put Grunts in, but this is quite an intense double battle with 6 Pokemon. So I put that one in. It's a bit more than your usual Grunt battle, that one. So that one there. Then we'll head back to Spinal Town, where we take on Bennett in the Mirror Field with his bugs. 6 Pokemon again, quite tough. And then lastly, 8th gym, where we take on Sarah and her ice team in the Mirror Field. All sorts of horrible evasion hacks and so forth going on there. So we'll have fun with that one. Righty-ho, next up we'll be taking on Sirius, so stand by for that. So it's been decided we're going to be taking on Sirius rather than Dr. Connell. So let me put up a template for the battle against him. Now this is quite a tough battle. We've got 6 Pokemon to deal with. Level cap is now gone up to 50. And levels are between 45 and 48, but he has a very, very diverse team. So it's awfully difficult to sweep him. So I put the tiers, I put a less than 50 tier for anyone that's crazy enough to try and do it with 1 Pokemon. Then I've obviously stretched it up, big wide one there, to get us into the 2 tier category, up to level 100 here. So there's a few brackets to go out there. And then another big gap to get us into the 3 Pokemon and above territory there. So yeah, see how you got on with that one. Pointless bonus is 10. There's no single Pokemon bonus because it's not a gym battle. So let's just go through the blurb and I'll show you what I did afterwards. Because once you finish this battle, there's an awful lot going on. But you can go down into the Railnet and get Flash, I'm hoping, unless it's been changed. And once we get Flash, it's a bit easier to find our way around the tunnels in the wasteland. So we can then go back and do the couple of bonus battles I got earmarked for there. So when it's a bit easier to see where you're going with Flash, we can do them. Right, okay, so Sigmund says, "You've returned. I confess it was fortunate that Sirius of this Team Meteor came to me with the proposal that he did. He had the means to capture my fugitives, and for the payment he needed only to extract from this girl a single object, a ruby ring. At his behest, I held her captive for questioning later, though I doubt it will be fruitful, given that she has become withdrawn to the point of silence. And whose fault do you think that is? After what you did to her, she may not ever be able to speak again. Such loss of speech is not among the effects of electroconvulsive therapy. She hasn't lost her ability to speak, only her will. Yet you present with such animosity. Do you really intend to fight me to reclaim her? Well, in this case, it's going to be no. Sorry, Heather. He has no regard for their malevolent actions. Yeah, you've got your own malevolent actions, mate. Are you speaking too much? Oh, he will turn away. Right, so unfortunately, sorry, Heather, we have to leave you there because we have to fight Sirius upstairs. So I'll show you how I got on with my battle on that one later, and then after that we can head back to the wasteland and do those couple of bonus battles. Next up, it's the chance to take on Mr. Bigglesworth down in the wasteland. So this is the little extra area that you can now come into. Now don't forget, when you're here, there's also the extra area you can get to now. I didn't bring a Pokemon with Flash with me because I know the area pretty well. But yeah, behind one of these pillars, this is it. In there, this is where the way to get Squirtle. And there's all sorts of other things down there as well. There's a Focus Sash somewhere around here. There's an Ability Capsule and a TM as well, I think. Lots of rocks to mine as well. Unfortunately, I've yet to find myself an odd keystone, so I can't get myself Spiritomb in the cabin down here. So anyway, we're about to go to the far right. As soon as we go in here, Mr. Bigglesworth and his two little cronies will come and battle us. He's level 65. So I set up a template for this. Again, it's a one attempt only, single Pokemon battle. So can you do it with a Pokemon? And if you can, how low do you go? So level cap's at 50. So if you are at 50, you get yourself 10 points. And the lower you go, the more points you score. But of course, the bigger risk you white out. There's no whiteout penalty this, because if you fail, that's it. You don't get a second bite of the cherry. You just have to come back and defeat it with a full team and carry on from there. If you manage to succeed without incurring any penalties, get yourself 6 extra points. Once you've finished here, we'll go up and visit Kiki's grave. We'll do another little single Pokemon battle there. And then I suppose it's time to carry on with the story. So see you guys afterwards. Now need to head up to the north part of the wasteland where Ghost Kiki is hiding. So you need. I know it says it's going to be a single Pokemon battle, but you will need to have a Pokemon that has Strength and Rock Smash to get up here. So you can take yourself an HM Slave, say level 1 up here, in order to shift the boulders, etc. That's allowed. Anyway, what we need to do, you need to bring a Rock Smasher in here because there's all sorts of indents, such as this one that I've already broken. Use Rock Smash on them and you get all sorts of great items, all sorts of things, including the corrupted Pokeball. Now, in previous episodes, one could take that to the critical capture and a scientist would use magnet powder on it and obtain a Ralts for you. But Amethyst has decided to withdraw Ralts at this time because she has decided that having a Gardevoir at this particular stage of the game is just too powerful. I think that's a disgrace. Gardevoir is one of my most favourite Pokemon and now I can't get it until the end of time. Listen to this. Can you hear that? That's the name Amethyst Little being crossed off Die Laughing's Christmas list. I'm not happy about that at all. It's you know, I mean, I want that Pokemon. I don't want to wait until after the city restoration and only be able to use it on one gym. Oh. Anyway, got my rant out of the way. Make sure you do all those. So once you've done all that lot, I should change my team around. What you need to do is the RailNet puzzle. So there's a train at the bottom. What you need to do is use the little switches to move the rails. These guys here, look. And then you can link it all up so that they all connect to the left-hand one first. Always good to do that. You go down there, there's department store sticker available. There's TMs. You can get yourself an Aron by headbutting the pillars. And you can get TM flash down there as well, which is great for illuminating caves. So all sorts of bits and pieces that way. And then you go back down and rearrange them all to take away the right-hand barrier, and then you can progress with the story and thereafter. Well, I don't think I've missed anything out. Cleared all the left-hand side of the rail net. Obviously, once you go down there, you can get yourself your TM, rescue the little lad that's down there, get yourself your department store sticker, and there's a few Pokemon down there. You can get like an Aron. Clear this area in the centre, and obviously we've gone back and battled Mr. Bigglesworth. Make sure you go down and get yourself your Squirtle at the bottom. There's a couple of TMs down there as well, and obviously we have battle against Spectral Kiki to get hold of the Mischievous. So once all that has been completed, it's time to move on. So you have to complete the RailNet puzzle to open up the right-hand barrier, which I've done. All I need to do is flick this switch. Let's see if it works. Yeah! Cool beans. Okay, Charlotte, you got it then. Perfect. All right, now laughing. I'll be right behind you. And if I go that way, you won't. Oh, all right. Just messing. I'm just messing, Charlotte. Right, off she goes. Oh, I've speeded it up, have I? Okay, bye. And second she sees sunlight, she's gone, right? Not like I wanted to help my friend or anything. Hey, I'm still going to go after her, all right? Just until I can make sure she's safe. Catch up with you guys later. See you, princess. Anna's practically white. No, I'm fine. It's Nostra who's not feeling well, promise. Now let's get to my place so Nostra can rest. Follow me. So everybody goes north. She says kids, but isn't she only a few years older than us? Hey, let's get going already, okay? Okay, so everybody disappears up there. Of course, you can now explore the Cressodia Forest. And I don't know how many times I've played this game. It's a lot. And I still can't get my head around this puzzle. I tend to just wander around in circles aimlessly until my head spins and eventually some trees will disappear and I get to the other side. I still haven't worked out if there's actually, some sort of pattern or anything. It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know. I get there in the end, but I can't fathom it. Anyways, let's move on up. Mosey on up. Ooh, everything's wobbling about. It's making me feel quite seasick. Oh, I want one of them. I'm getting low on seeds. Could really do with the item finder so I can backtrack over everything. I'm assuming you can't purchase them until later in the game. That would be too easy, wouldn't it? Okay, let's have a look into Tanzan Mountain. This metal junk is new. I don't think it's a good sign. Certainly is not. What was that? I don't know. Let's keep moving. And Tanzan Cove, there's lots of nice Pokemon here. You can get Oricorios and that. But when you speak to Charlotte, she's on about these flower rings. 1, 2, 3, 8. 1, 2, 8. 8. 8. Sigh. Laura's been at it again. I don't know what that... I've never ever found out what that actually refers to, what these numbers actually mean. The only thing I can think of is electron shells. They go something like 228, don't they? Shells out an electron. I remember from my chemistry days. Something like that. It's the only thing I can think of. I don't really understand what relevance it has. Oh, bugger. Go away, Ducklet. No, go away. I'll catch you later. Yeah, so anyway, once we get up here, we have to head into the house. And I go, no, Anna, what are you two doing here? Shouldn't you be at the orphanage? No, we bust out. We give them the once-over. So, okay, we flew the coop. Shelly, this is Laura. Well introduced to everybody. I won't go through all the blurb. We're all going to be staying here. But poor Anna is not well. So, let's go upstairs. Yes. It's not important. Good. Don't talk about it then. Right, she's gone to sleep. So, right, do we have any medicine around? So, of course, this is our next little mission. No, I'm afraid not. Pokemart's in Spinal Town. You should be selling some. Okay, so it's up to Die Laughing to go to town and get some medicine for Anna. So let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so next up we have to head down to Spinal Town for some lots of fun and games. So I'll see you guys in that vicinity. After traipsing round in circles for a couple of days, I finally stumbled into Spinal Town. I just can't get my head around that so-called puzzle. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Anyway, I've got to go back there and find Evie and do a few other side things that are in there, but I thought I'd get to Spinal Town first because there's a few things I want to get straight away. Hello, you. Turn around. Get out. It's in disarray. Yeah, but there's a couple of things I need to do first. Come back later. Let's make that disappear. and get the good rod. I really want this because someone has told me Alolan Grimers are now available with the good rod back at Azorine Island. Not Azorine, at the Apophel Academy. So I'm going to just spot a fish in there and maybe Skrelps as well, I think. So once you come into Spinal, everything starts disappearing. Of course, you can do the side mission to well, let's just initiate it. Everything disappears. Ta-da! And this lady commissions us to find all her furniture. We bring it back. There's a bed, a cabinet, a TV, 2 bookshelves, 2 chairs, and the table. She'd super duper appreciate it. I bet she would. So, once we retrieve all the items and come back to her, we will get the experience share, which is absolutely... Oh, look, what I found. Looks like a TV. Yeah, experience share, most valuable. We can do some proper training up then. And everything proceeds to disappear. The main reason I'm coming... Oh, let's make the Pokemon disappear as well. And that all disappears and changes. But we need to come into here in order to initialize our next point scoring battle. Welcome to the historic Spinal Town Museum. Yeah, go on, I can spare that. The guy gives you a lot of waffle. I think it's worth talking to him actually. Anyway, we need to talk to these two guys. This is the one, right? It's gotta be. It's the only one that talks about R. Argon, of course. You, what are you doing here? You've come to ruin our day again. Oh, can we ruin yours? In a place like this? Boss wouldn't be happy you made a commotion. Fine. Die laughing, that's your name, right? Meet us in Tanzan, if you dare. So that will be the next focus of a point scoring battle. So explore the town, but we'll have to head back there and take on those 2 goons at some point. Next, in fact. Just having a wander around in Cressolia Forest, and of course this old train here used to go into, and there's an egg there for you to collect. However, there used to be a diary in here that you could read, and I can't interact with anything in here, unless that's it. Here it is! I've lost it. Okay, no. It used to be up the top here, but I'm just wondering, there's a doorway up ahead with a big crack here. I'm wondering if maybe later on in the game that we could be able to gain access to up there. Just seems a bit odd that there's an entrance there. I'll keep an eye on that. I wonder if there'll be something new hidden up there. This carriageway has changed. The configuration is different. So Amethyst has obviously changed it for a reason. So I'm thinking that later in the game, maybe after the city restorations, I don't know, but I reckon we're going to gain access up there and there'll be something up there. I'm going to stick my neck out and say it'll be the third dark material later on in the game. How about that? That's my theory. I'm going to stick to it. Oh, and the other thing is, whoever told me that you could get Alolan Mucks from Azorine Island was lying. You cannot. You have to wait until you get to the water treatment works. I did, however, get a Skrelp, so I'm training that up at the moment. Anyway, proceeding. Okay, guys, just exploring Cressolia Forest. There's this little side path here. There's an ability capture, but also an ill-fated doll in here as well that I've just picked up. That does mean you can now return to the Beryl Cave, where the totem pole is. Every time you get a different ill-fated doll, I think there's 3 different Pokemon you can get by interacting with it. I got a Gollet first time, there's 2 others, I can't remember what they are. But I'm going to go back there and get myself another event Pokemon from that spot. Once you have been to the museum in Spinal Town and alerted the two meteors to our presence, and they've scurried back to Tanzan Mountain where they will now battle us. So this will be the focus of our next point scoring battle. It's a double battle. They lead with a Solrock and Lunatone yet again, although I don't think it is Astro and Eclipse this time. They have some different Pokemon though. Quite a mixed bag. Levels are between 44 and 46. So your template for this one goes as follows. So I put in a lot of tiers. Obviously the level cap is now at 50. So 2 Pokemon will be needed for this. This is a double battle. You can't do it with 1. So 2 Pokemon at level 50 will take it to 100. However, I put a lot of tiers in, all the way down to here, say to, I don't know, 37, 39, something like that, to make it more difficult. So obviously there's lots of bands here for just 2 Pokemon, which you would hope to achieve. But obviously it depends on how low you dare go. Thereafter, I got in bands in then for 3 Pokemon and 4 and above, so forth. But I would imagine most people are going to try and attempt to do this with 2. I certainly am. Whether I do it or not, of course, remains to be seen. So that's that one. I'll show you my battle later on. Of course, after we finish this battle, we'll be heading back to Spinal Town, where we'll finish off our business there by taking on Bennett and then the gym leader. And then we have to head back up to Tanzan Cove after that. But yeah, there's loads to do, lots of side missions to do in this particular run of events. So it's going to be quite time consuming before we get past the gym, etc. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in a bit. Righty-ho, back to Spinal Town. Now there's been so much optional stuff that you can do off the beaten track here. There's obviously the Eevee you can collect in Mysidia Rail Cave and all the other goodies down there. You've got my cat who's trying to attack me. Go away! You've got, what else have we got? Oh, the little train down the bottom there, you can get an egg. Cacnea or a Maractus, I believe. You can return to the museum after you've defeated the 2 grunts and get yourself a either cover or plume fossil. It's just so much stuff. In fact, I'll probably have to look at some of my old guides so I don't miss anything out. But anyway, next battle is up against young Bennett in here. So let's just go through the blurb before I give you the battle card. I won't need to talk to Amethyst, I don't think. Right then, let's talk to Sarah. So you were hoping to reach the Pokemart? I was, because I need some medicine. That's unfortunate. I don't really know what to do about this. As I'm quite sure you've noticed, really strange things have been happening in the town. I may be a gym leader, but buildings dropping on top of each other is not something I'd planned for. Okay. As it is, you're welcome to stay until the situation changes. Why don't you introduce yourself to my son Bennett? I'd rather sit here, actually. I would. Much rather. Anyway, I suppose I have to. Well, greetings. My name is Bennett. As you heard, I'm a Lepidopterist. I said it right the first time. You know, a person who studies butterflies and moths. Something about how little insects can go from what they are to something so much more is just so exciting. For instance, did you know that Cascoon have perfect memories? Oh God, I can't be bothered to read any more of it. Bennett, I think that's enough. You might be boring our guest. Yes, ma. You're a challenger? I am. She's a gym leader. Luna's also gym leader. Yeah, you little perv. Yeah, she is, but we're not talking about her right now, and she's not here. Die laughing, have you at any point seen a young girl with very pretty blonde hair and a fancy black and white dress? Only in my dreams, Bennett. And really pretty and everything. That's enough, Bennett. I'm sure she'll come back if she wants to. I don't think she would want to really, would she, honestly? Luna was our adopted daughter. She appeared here one day and claimed that I was her mother, which of course I am not. I only had one child, and he's a little bastard. I mean, he's right here. Nonetheless, I couldn't just turn her away. Good girl. And she's run away. Okay, she wants, yeah, right. Yep. Yep. Well, someone is at the door. Who could it be? Bennett, would you get that? Who the hell could that be? It is L. Well, there's a surprise. Prosperitas pax paxis obsequium. Okay. Blessings of the Lord Arceus. Now, is it an arse or is it an arc? I've always been a bit of an arse man myself, so I'll say Arceus. My name is L, a servant of our Lord Arceus. Welcome, L. How can we help you? I don't suppose you're trying to get to the Pokemon too? Incorrect. Rather, I have come looking for my daughter. You can't meet Luna, so you know her. Very good. Luna is a child who has lost the Lord's light. She walks a path of darkness, and as such, she turned her back on me as well. I should give him a sort of like preacher voice. My daughter has denounced me and her father and run away, and I have come to reclaim her. Well, that's wonderful, but I'm afraid she's run away. And where might she have gone? Have you any idea? She didn't say anything. She disappeared just as quickly as she came. And the Pokemon. Oh, half the guys I've been with. Now, Sarah. Mother, please. Bennett, are you sure she didn't say anything before she left? What? Oh no, that is, I don't know. I see. Miss Sarah Vauclane, is that right? I have travelled some distance to get here, and I'm most distressed at having missed her company. I would be much obliged if you'd allow me to rest here for such a short while. That shouldn't be a problem. In fact, you may have arrived at a rather entertaining time. Is that so? I believe Laughing will be battling, and you can be spectators. Good Lord, come along, get on with it. Okay, thankfully. Right, so they'll bugger off in there. We have 2 mirrors to smash. When you go through that hole, Bennett will fight you. So, Bennett has 6 bug Pokemon. Level sort of mid-40s. So you think that's really easy for any flying or rock or fire type, but it's not all plain sailing. His first Pokemon has a flame body which could burn you, which was a pain in the ass. There's 3 other Pokemon who use evasion boosts, which is always unpleasant. 2 of them have got Giga Drain, I think, so if you go in the rock type, you're going to inflict pain there, or have pain inflicted on you. So yeah, it's a bit of a pain in the ass, it is, it really is. So the battle template for this is here. So I've got loads of tiers in to see if you can try and do it with 1 Pokemon. All the way from less than 43 up to level 50. Different layers there. Can you do it with 1? And if you can't do it with 1, there's lots of layers again for 2 Pokemon, and then 3 should you wish to need it. And pointless bonus of 9. Like I said, it's not as straightforward as you might think. So there we go. So once you've beaten Bennett, it will be time to take on Sarah, the gym leader, which is a completely different battle. So there we go. Right, I'm going to return. I'm going to beat these trainers, get some points, and I'm going to come back and I'll show you what I did at the end of the video. See you in a bit. So once you've taken out Bennett and his little buggy friends, it's time to take on Sarah, who is the gym leader in this mirror field. She has 6 ice-type Pokemon, and it's a horrible gym. I don't like this gym at all. It's all evasion, and there's reflected moves. Even if they miss, they can still hit. Some moves that miss will hit yourself. It's all very confusing and complicated. Previously, I've taken this gym on with a Garbodor. I've just used stockpiled up to get my defenses really high, sky high, and then used Toxic and Toxic Spikes, because obviously the AI Pokemon switching in cannot evade that. They immediately poison you, just stall them out. However, that's not going to work completely because she has a Steel type. So therefore, you're going to need, if you're going to do that tactic, you would need another Pokemon to take out the Steel type. So it's quite tricky to try and think of a Pokemon that can do the job throughout. So anyway, here's the card for this one. It's not the 6th gym, it's the 7th gym. Oh lordy, sorry, I forgot to change it. 7th gym, Sarah. Right, well, I've changed all this. I just forgot to change the title. Okie dokie. So, level cap stands at 50. So, for those feeling ultra brave or ultra foolhardy, go down really low and get yourself 50 points. I put in 3 layers above that for a single Pokemon. So, depending on how skillful you are or how brave you are. Then I've stretched it out to 2, say level 42 is here, and then 2 Pokemon up to about here, and then 3 and above thereafter. Shouldn't take any more than 3 Pokemon to deal with this gym. That's why I've left it at 160 as the maximum levels you should be at. Single Pokemon bonus is 9 and a pointless for 10. So see how you get on with that one, and I'll show you what I do later on. Right, that takes us up to the end of the battling on this episode. An awful lot of gameplay in this particular series between badges 7 and 8. Much the same as previous episodes. There's not a lot of changes in the gameplay and storyline between episodes 16 and 17, but there's an awful lot of changes in the battling, which is great. There's a lot more Alolan Gen 7 Pokemon included, which is great. So yeah, it's really good. Okay, so I left you with a riddle last time, which is this dude. I feed on bugs, but bugs do me harm. I'm pretty fly for a green guy, a nicer vein, but my mouth inflicts pain. What did I do with the blinking... Oh, I had a little picture to show you there. It's gone. Where's it gone? Oh, I covered it over. Never mind. The answer I wanted was a Carnivine. A Carnivine. Okay, so it is the bug catcher Pokemon. So it's where it feeds on bugs, but bugs do me harm because it's a grass type and it's weak to bug. That's where that comes from. It's also levitating, so that's where you get the fly from, and of course the reference to bugs. And it's green, of course. There's an anagram of a nicer vein to give you Carnivine, and its mouth inflicts pain. Well, it does if you're a bug anyway. So that's that one. I shall give you another one. Let me just cook up another riddle for you. I'll bring it up now. Okay, I cooked up a new riddle for you. Here it is. Be on guard in a pond of emotion. Rise and strip me. Such a medium notion. What Pokemon am I? So I have a little pot. It's a bit easier than the last one, I think. This one. See what you come up with. And I'll give you the answer next time. So, next up, it's my battles. I'll show you how I... Dilaughing's battle list is the one against Sirius on the top floor. So I'm going to go... I've actually got 3 Pokemon in my party. One of which is not contributing anything. I needed to have a Strength and Rock Smash HM slave to get here. So I've got my Bunnelby, level 1, to get me there. So it's only adding 1 to my total. So I'm going to go in with Quasar and Baltic, my 2 steel types. I have 2 synthetic seeds that I've found. Only 2 that left. Once these are gone, I'm out. Because in the factory field that this is, they will increase my special attack. And I think it also gives you Magnet Rise as well. So that's what I'm going to go for. I suppose Bunnelby also gives me the option. I could switch it in and revive one of my others should I need to. Rather than lose the battle, it might be better for losing points for fainting a revive rather than 9 points for failing. So it might actually not be too bad an idea. So that, well, what did I have in total? I had 90 level total. So on the template, so I'm right there. That gives me 42 points. And if I don't use any healing items, I'll get 10 more. Okay, now this is the first time that we've done a double battle in the game with an AI companion. So it's not completely in your hands as to what happens. So that's why I've tried to shy away from these up to now. But let's see what happens on this one. Oh, hang on. Keep getting turned around in here. Okay, here we go. So strange, isn't it? We needed only to ensnare Ruby, and we caught Amethyst too. That's my pendant. Give it back, please. It's the only thing I have left of my father. Your father gave you this? He always was a fool. You knew my dad? Heh. Hey, buddy. I think you should give the girl her stuff back. Kane, die laughing. Did the doctor fail to detain you? He did. Old fool. Well, I suppose that task is left to me alone then. This amethyst pendant and the other girl's ruby ring. Do you have any inkling of their power? Nope. So he won't relinquish them. See if you can claim them. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Nice patch. So 6 against my 2 and a bit. Of course, Kane's got 6 as well, mine, so we'll see what happens. Right, so he's got shields up. My synthetic seed, oh, it boosts my defense. It's not giving me an attack boost as well. Ah, I thought it was an attack boost. No, the trouble is with these double battles, you don't really have time to set up with moves. I mean, I could use an X special, but I'm not sure what to do. Should I just go straight for an attack? I think I will. I'm going to go Flash Cannon on the Tyrantrum. I don't think the Minior can do much to me. Let's go for it. So Shadow... So the Nidoking is the quickest of all. And you often find in these... That did a lot. That these double battles, the AI tends to pick on the player. I crunched it so much. I'm going to have to heal again, straight away. Not again, I'm just going to have to heal. Blinking heck, that was... I didn't expect to do that much. That's not a good start, is it? Come on. Oh, it's awful laggy. Have you finished? I'm going to have to use a restore straight away. Not a good start. Is that going to be enough? No, probably not. Oh, 70 would have been enough. Never mind, I better do this. That's a potion. That's my bonus gone. Aha! Oh, I don't mind that too much. So as the Glossopod is going for Sucker Punches, I might go for an X Special here. I think I will. I hope it does another Sucker Punch. Oh, that's 2 down. Liquidation. Oh, good, it didn't use it on me. It's a shame because I was going to use a discharge next, but now I cannot. Right. Yeah, I was hoping for a discharge now. Flash cannon, and it's going to have to be Aquajet, eh? Oh, I did a lot. I'm going to have to use another potion. Uh-oh. Phew. Wow. I think I'm going to switch. It's not going that well. Good. Why? Okay. Is that all it did? I'm in trouble. Dear me, this is bad. This is going bad. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Of course. I've got two water types, I hope. So you have a synthetic seed also. I didn't... Hang on. Hang on a bloomin' minute. Why did the Glossopod sucker punch me when I attacked the Chandelure? Is that how double battles work? I think I'm going to have to use another blinking potion here. I have to burn it. I've just got no choice. That's 2 potions. That's good. Man. Well, Kane's lost virtually his entire team. But I have not managed to lose. Oh no. This could take a while. I'm running out. Oh, that did a lot. Your sucker punches are doing more. I'm going to have to burn a 3rd potion on Quasar and switch him in. I've got no choice. Sheesh. It's quicker than me. Got him. Alright, 3 potions down, but at least I won. That was quite intense. Are you serious? Insolent! You have no clue what you're fighting. Well, I'm through with these games. I have what I wanted. I'll be leaving now. And off he goes. Okay, are you okay? Yeah, but he has my pendant. Daddy's pendant. Yeah, how's that fair? I'm going after him. And what? No, you're not. Okay, safety first. K. Shh, it's going to be okay. KK. Let's get out of here. Okay, right, let me adjust my card. Just about... Oh, what's that down the bottom there? I will investigate immediately. Oh, that's the RailNet key, isn't it? Yeah, I remember. Okay, scorecard. Oh, where's it gone? There it is. So, I managed to get myself 42 for the victory. So that goes to 1001. Didn't get any bonuses, and 3 more are added to here, so that goes to 98. So that means 39 more on here, so that's 1119. Whoops, a daisy. Why did I turn brightness down? Okay, there we go. So we do a bit of exploring of the underground rail net, get yourself flash, and then we can return to the wasteland to do the couple of bonus battles there against the Ghost of Kiki and Mr. Bigglesworth. So it should be fun. See you down there. Righty-ho, it's Di Laughing's turn to take on Mr. Bigglesworth. No, I think I let it slip earlier that I was going in quite high on this because I've not been doing very well on these lately. So I'm going to go with a single Pokemon, of course, which you have to. Level 47, my Nidoking. I've given it the Black Sludge to hold that I've got. I've got it all the way up to 47 because I'm fighting a level 65 Pokemon, so it's still nearly 20 levels higher than me. So it might still wipe me anyway. What else have we got? Oh, I'm going to probably use an X special on it to boost me up because the first 2 Pokemon that would greet you, the two little Trubbish, and I don't think they're about to do too much to me, so I'm hoping to set up when they're about. So 47. That's going to give me 13 points and 6 should I succeed. So yeah, 19 points there. Like I said, I could probably go down lower, but I haven't done very well on these, so I'm gonna play it a bit safe or safer. Let's just go for it then. Question marks. Here he comes. I am Mr. Bigglesworth. Love me. Do you mind if I don't? Trubbish and Trubbish. Right, so these 2 little Herberts, I don't think they're going to be able to do too much. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this. X Special. Use. Come on, baby. Sludge Bomb, eh? The waist joined. I don't think that's going to do anything, really, is it? No. I'll probably get all that back from my Black Sludge. Just about. Yeah. So that's the reason why I've decided that you can't have more than 1 battle item per battle, because otherwise you could just sit there now and set up, because these 2 little Herberts, they can't do a thing. So otherwise you could set yourself up to infinity and defeat whatever comes next. It makes it too easy. So that's why I decided only 1 battle item. Right, so now it's time to fight. Earth Power. You baby. Ka-ching. Cunningly put it just under the level, so I go up another one. Yeah, go on, go for it, Trubbish. Here comes Mr. Biggles. Right, another Earth Power on Mr. Biggles. Oh, it's quicker than me. That's not nice, is it? Oh, that did quite a bit. I don't like that. That's about 1/3. Can I survive 2 more? I don't know if I can. No, bastard! Did you go and do that for you, little shite? Oh. I think I might just survive another Drain Punch. I might. I'm just over half. Unless you get a crit. Don't say things like that! You dick! Commentator's curse. And I flinched! Oh, I'm not getting some good luck, am I? I'm not getting good luck. Right, full restore is needed. What a bloody swear. So there goes my bonus. Damn it! Don't flinch again. Oh, it's not going well, is it? How about I get a crit? Fuck's sake! Excuse my language. I have to heal up again. What are the flinch odds, I think? Not very high, are they? Right. Die Laughing gets a critical hit. No, does he balls? I'm gonna have to use another one. So that's 2 potions used, isn't it? No flinches. I just need to hit it one more time. I wish I was just a little bit faster than it. My God, it's going to flinch again. Well done, Mr. Biggles. Mr. Biggles goes down like an American airline passenger. Well done, Warfaring. I just wanted a hug. So did the American airline passenger, and look what happened to him. Okay, that's done. So, it wasn't great. Where's my scorecard? So I got myself a measly 13 points on here. I didn't get a bonus because I had to use 2 potions, so this goes to 100. So my grand total goes up by only 11. Not good. Oh well, these things happen. Okay, so once you finish in here, make sure you explore everywhere, get all the items and mine all the rocks and do all the other stuff. I'm hoping that now, there's a TM in here as well, isn't there, that you can get? Oh, and something else. But I won't show you that because it's all part of the points. I might come back down with Flash just to make sure I don't miss anything. Oh, and that as well. Right, there we go. Righty ho, I'll see you guys up at Kiki's grave for the next one. Guys, it's time to take on Spectral Kiki's level 65 Medicham. So you have to have an HM slave to get here. So what I've done, I'm going to go in, I'm going to try my tactic again with Cofigrigus. The same stalling tactic I tried with the Garchomp that failed, but only just failed. So I'm thinking this thing's 10 levels lower, so unless it's got something super effective on me, I can't remember, I don't know what moveset it's got, I can't remember. I think it's got a fairy move. If it's got a ghost move or a dark move, I'm knackered, but I can't remember what it's got. And I got my level 1 Bunnelby, but that doesn't count because you can take an HM slave here. It's not going to contribute to the battle. Once your main battling Pokemon faints, or if it faints, that's the end of it for you. It's a 1 Pokemon battle. So the template here for a level 45, I'll get 17 points should I succeed on this, and a 6 for pointless bonus if I should get there. So let's interact with the grave. Kiki Mikhail Argal. What a strange name. Die Laughing. That's me. Hello, Die Laughing. Why? Why did you let me die? If you had been stronger, I wouldn't have to die. Why did you kill me? Death is cold, painful, lonely. Oh dear. A bit like a McDonald's breakfast. Sorry, I slurped my coffee. You feel the wind across your face, the warmth on your body. You feel all the light of life, and then, all of a sudden, darkness. The world slips away, even your mind, your memories. You hear your heart stop beating, etc., etc., etc. Why would you do that to me? Why was I so cruel to you? No, was I so cruel to you? Yeah. Do you loathe me? Did you cheer my disease onward? I thought it was a Garchomp that killed you, actually. Never mind. Die laughing! You will suffer as I have suffered. Probably. I probably will. Okay, Medicam 65. What am I going to do? I'm going to go for a Will-O-Wisp. Thunder Punch. She. Right, so, straight away, I burned you. No doubt I'm going to have to use a potion here. Meditate. Shit. Let's try a Hex. Oh, you lucky fucker. Oh. Urgh. Full restore. I'm annoyed. Why do I keep getting such bad luck? FFS. You meditate away. I think I got you. I think I got you. Just don't paralyze me. Yay! Get in there, Corphagragus. I'm going to have to change your name. I can't keep saying that. Too much of a tongue twister. Medicham fainted! Excellent job, Die Laughing. 17 points, but no bonus. I can live with that. Right, 17 more on there. Gives me 31. I did use a potion. I think it was just the one there, wasn't it? So I get 16 more on here. Excellent. Alright, it's time to move on to the other side of the rail tracks and get out into the countryside and enjoy the heady fresh air of that bloody forest puzzle. I hate it. I hate it. Right, I'll see you over there. Yay. Oh, let me get myself my Mischievous first. What a pity. It would have been fun. I follow you, a trainer. Seems you want to go with you. Yes, please. Mischievous. You can be not Kiki. Alright, I'll see you over the next Cressolia Forest. So it's my turn to take on Pinky and Perky of Team Meteor here in Tanzan Mountain. So, let me see, what am I going to do? I'm going to have a crack with Boadicea and Baltic. Not that they're especially super effective against these, I'm just hoping that I can set up. Obviously the first two should be a piece of cake, but thereafter you've got some tricky ones. There's a bug Pokemon, and there's an Escavalier, of course. There's a couple of bugs, which is bad for Boudica. Seismitoad, which I've got nothing on really, and yeah, so I don't know if this is the best choice, but never mind, whatever. I'm up level 90, so what do I get for this? I'm going to get myself 34 points and 9, hopefully, for a pointless bonus. Okay, let's get it underway. What items did I give? I think I got the Quick Claw on Baltic and Protective Pads on Boudica, maybe. What I'm planning on doing is Dragon Dancing Boudica up maybe a couple of times. Baltic can have an X special, and then I'll try and sweep what's coming. But yeah, it's quite tricky. I don't know if I was racking my brains to think of two good Pokemon to do the lot, but I couldn't think of any candidates. So I'm going to stick with these two. Hi guys! So you came! We were hoping you'd be dumb enough. I mean brave enough. That's me, dumb and stupid and brave. And now you're ours. This is an attack, so brace for impact to eliminate the infestation. Restore the art of God's own nation. Team Meteor, la-di-da, let's have a fight. 1, 2, baby. Okay. So, according to the website, this is what they come out with first. And it's in a cave field. Maybe I should have taken that into account. Anyway, it's a dragon dance. It's not a fight. It's a one of them dudes. My one for the battle. So I didn't do nothing there to them. Let's hope they can't do nothing to me. I'm hoping they can't. Their rock and psychic moves shouldn't be able to do too much, which is their stabs. Oh, come on, Boudica, hurry up. Lunchtime of solar beam, eh? Okay. Alright. And a future sight. We'll call it a draw then, shall we? I'm going to do another dragon dance and water pledge that Herbert. So hopefully Boudica now is fast enough to sweep what comes next, although I don't know, there's some pretty fast Pokemon waiting in the wings. Although I doubled my speed. So you don't get a chance to use a solar beam. Oh dear, what a shame. Fire kick, eh? Now you see, that's really not very good. Right, I'm going to double up on this bugger by here. Do I go for a high jump kick you? I think I will, you know, because water pledge ain't going to be too good. And you could have a bug buzz or something. Kill it, kill it. No! Yes! That must have been the quick claw. See, it never says quick claw. Phew. Missed. You've got to be joking. No thank you. Well, I'm going to leave that Lunatone alone. Oh, of course you got the special defense drop. Of course you did. Stop picking on Baltic, you weasels. Well, I might have Sturdy though, mightn't I? I'm just waiting for Boudica to miss one of these. It's bound to happen. Yeah, it had Sturdy. I thought so. So again, I've had to waste 2 moves on that side. That's okay. I may have to use a potion on Baltic. It's a future sight. Don't forget I've had a drop in stats. Alright. Oh no, it's going to keep going and missing it. Oh, bugger. Sorry, Boudica. I'm going to look away. Oh, I used crunch today. Oh, that's alright. I thought I used high jump kick. Oh, talk about not concentrating. Accelergor. Right, I'm not going to risk a high jumpy kicky again. Yeah, with Moxie, you see, I can use the other moves. Ka-ching! Yes, there was no target. And you've got another future sight. Oh, this could hurt. Not too bad, it's not too bad. 5 method. Oh, what do I do? I think a high jump kick should kill you. I'll burn my bonus up if I go for a potion. I'm just going to go for a water pledge. It is partly ground, isn't it? Oh, we hit again. I'm getting very lucky with these. That'll do me. That'll do me. I think that's the lot, isn't it? Yay, well done, Sanchez. What? It didn't even make a difference. We nearly got one of my Pokemon in the red. Ah! I guess the mountain is still unstable. The commotion we're making can't be helping. And we lost! Ridiculous! I'll leave him. I'm done with this nonsense. It's hopeless. And off they go. Right, so, obviously you can head now back to the museum, and they'll be there again, and you can get some fossils, some nice fossils as a small window of opportunity to get. I think it's a cover fossil or a plume. Or can you get both if you're sneaky? I can't remember. I'll have to look it up again. Right, scorecard time. Right, what did I get? What did I get? 34 and 9. So that gives me an extra 43 on here, so that goes to 89. Nice one. Right, head back to Spinal next, where we have to do some business with Bennett. Can't wait. See you guys there. Right, for the Bennett battle, I'm going to go with a single Pokemon, as usual, to try and push the boat out. I'm going to go in with Ronin, level 44, and use acrobatics on everything. So what I'm hoping to do, obviously, the first Pokemon is a Larvesta, which has Flame Body. So if you dilly-dally, it could burn you and cost you potions and, well, potions, that's enough really, isn't it? So I'm going to go with this because it can't get burned. I've given it double team, so I'm going to try and boost my evasion a couple of stages in this field. And then I'm going to try and give it a X attack if I'm still alive. And then I'm going to try and sweep his team. That's my plan. I've gone at 44, so that will give me 41 points and 9 if I don't have to use any potions. Need a bit of luck here, I think, because there's so much evasion going on. All depends whether they connect and you don't, or vice versa. Righty-ho, let's go for it. Hello, Bennett. Die laughing, you seem to be doing well. I'll cut to the chase. I'll battle you. Ah, that's cool. Yeah, we'll stop talking then. Dinky, 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 dinky. Right then, let me slow it down. I've got it on speed up. Right then, let's go for a double team. And with a bit of luck, Larvesta will miss immediately. We're waiting. No, of course, I don't get any luck, do I? I don't get any luck. I didn't do a lot. So his speed goes up. Let's go for another. I'm still faster at the moment. Flame charge will miss. Oh, good. Right, I'm going to go for a third then. So I've maxed out my evasiveness. Although a lot of these moves will hit anyway in this field. They bounce off mirrors and straight. The chances of that. Yeah. Right, X attack next. So that means not fight. I'm hoping I'll be fast. I mean, this is a fast Pokemon I have. So I'm banking on me being faster than all of Bennett's. Right. Acrobatics time. This is all good. So I've maxed out my evasiveness. I've got my attack boosted 2 stages. I can't set myself any better. A Masquerain. Ah, no, this has got the Intimidate, isn't it? The little git. Hopefully it will make a difference. This is the one that's got a Hydro Pump, so that was the real danger. 4 left. Venomoth. Now the last 3 I know have evasion boosts, so things could go wrong. It's 2 critical hits, that's quite ridiculous. Vivillon. See, it's item. I wonder what item it is. No matter, Ronin saw right through it and struck and had another crit. Oh, of course, that's right. In this field, when your evasion is boosted, your critical hit ratio goes up as well. Some strange quirk of the field. Yeah, you see, I've run out of synthetic seeds. I would love to have some, but I can't find any anywhere anymore. I've used them all. No matter, Ronin Has keen eyes. Last one. Dust stalks. I see. You are at a highly advanced state of metamorph. Oh, shut up. Just shut up. Go on, Ronan. No, don't miss. Oh, am I going to be still faster? I don't want to burn up my bonus. Yeah. I can't see it being quicker even after one stage. After one stage of increase. I'm still going to... It went for another one. Come on, Ronan. This is your chance. Your only bloody chance. It won't matter if I use a potion now because it'll kill me. Ronan, hit. Yeah, I think I got him. Boom! Nicely done, Ronan. Nicely bloomin' done. Oh well. Yeah. Okay. Impressive, young ones. No, me, not him. I believe you have both been gifted by Arceus Light. Yeah, I agree. Diligence and commitment. Good words. Yeah. Bennett, if you believe Too small, sir? Yes, you say you want to be a gym leader. I believe that with your determination, you could go even as far as the Elite Four. That's right, big him up and exploit him. That would be unthinkable. The Elite Four, really? Sounds fantastic. Yeah. Okay. Do you really mean that? Yeah, you gullible fool. Follow me. Blessings to you as well, Die Laughing. Oh, I'll follow you as well. Okay. What did I get? I can't remember. What was the template again? I was at 44 at the time, wasn't I? So that's 41 and 9 for me. 41, so that's 1106. 9 on here. Gives me another 50, 12, 13, 39. Excellent! Okay, only one more battle, and that's against Miss Sarah. Okay guys, it's my turn to take on Sarah, the gym leader. As you can see, I prepared the way. I've smashed open the way. It took me bloody 5 goes before I found the right one. I seem to remember it was in the middle somewhere, but it seems it's just a bit to the side. Right, I'm going to go in. Now, someone in the comments did, can't remember your name, sorry, give me some tips on this one, saying I should use a magneton. Which I'm going to do so because obviously my old tactic of using a Garbodor with toxic spikes will no longer work because of the steel typing I have to face now. So one Pokemon can no longer do the job. So Quasar's coming in. Now look, according to the field notes, Flash Cannon cannot miss. So I've got that on there. I've also given it a synthetic seed, which boosts my evasion 2 stages before we even start. So what I'm hoping, I've also got double Team on it. So what I'm hoping to do is start off the battle. Synthetic seed is absorbed. My evasion goes up. Hopefully, whatever is there will miss me. Although there are a lot of moves that cannot miss. It's a bit of a strange field, this one. Certain moves cannot miss. Other moves will miss, but will still hit after reflecting off light. And other moves will bounce back and hurt you. So it's a bit of a tricky one, this one. So I'm at level 48, so if I succeed, that's not the one I want. If I succeed, it's going to be 34 and 9 and 10. We shall see. Obviously, again, once you go to the single Pokemon, you have obviously no options. So let's have a look. Welcome to my arena. Some might consider it vain, but she's been fond of mirrors. They reflect more than appearances. I watched that same frame splinter and shatter into what my life is now. Which is fine, I suppose. Ice is the most beautiful type. Within reflections and crystal imperfections, there's art. But enough about me. I don't want to listen to you ramble on. Shall we begin? Yay, let's go for it. Take your place. And Bennett leads in L. Right in here, sir. Can they hear us? That's a weird thing to ask, because he's a weird person, that's why. Look out, Bennett, don't be so gullible. But probably if they're not busy. It's a one-way mirror, but it's not like it's soundproof. I see. And he sits down to enjoy the show. I hope you enjoy it more than I will. This will be over before you know it. Yummy. I'm talking about the Glaceon, of course. Mirror, mirror on the field, who shall this fractured world? Right, so I got my synthetic seed on the go, and you have that. So what I'm going to go for a double team. So now my evasion is up 4 stages, so I think I've got about a 1 in 3 chance of being hit. I might even go for another one. Let's max it out. Right, so now you've only got about a 1 in 5 chance of hitting me, something like that. You see, it's bizarre. You can't miss. You see. Whoa, 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 whoa! Holy balls! Oh no! I'm gonna have to use a bloody ultra potion already. Jammy git! So despite me using all those and I up my speed, all those evasion things, it was a waste of time. Right, I'm gonna go for next speed because I can be slow. I'm thinking because flash cannon cannot miss, I'm gonna have to heal again, aren't I? Oh, I'm gonna be dead, aren't I? I'm gonna have to fight, aren't I? I'm just gonna hope I can sweep her team completely. The thing is, with all those, because of my evasion boosts, my critical hit. Oh, it's not snowing. I'm gonna have to heal. Oh, damn. 200, is that going to be enough? It is. Oh, so annoying. Well, I don't mind that. That's not going to do jack shit, is it? Did quite a bit. Yeah, that hail probably would have done more than 5. Yeah, 7. Frostlass, eh? It's a bit of a strange gym, this, actually, to put a move like Flash Cannon on the list that can never miss. Because it's a bit of an obvious tactic, isn't it? I think if I was Amethyst, I'd remove that. It would make it much more difficult if you didn't have these moves that always hit. And they're boosted as well, they're 1.5 times more powerful. As long as none of them hang on with 1 HP, I think I've got this in the bag. Why do I say these things? I'm setting myself up for a fall. No, I do not want to have a lock on. Because I can't miss anyway. Getting close to half HP here, which kind of worries me. Yeah, they're all boosting their evasion, but it makes no difference. I suppose it's up to the player to make sure that they've read the field notes and have used them to their abilities. Does this hail go on forever? Well, now in the Ilelo. But I don't think it's going to matter. I mean, I don't think anything's going to stand up to me. I'm going to be faster because of my speed increase. I don't think anything is going to survive these critical hitted flash cannons. And your last is Auroras. Ice like a mirror will never be perfect again once it cracks. Oh, you're so miserable. Have a gin and cheer up. Come on, Quasar, finish the job. I wonder if I could get away with being lower here. I don't know. No, probably not actually, because I got down to 5 HP, didn't I? I like the little pause for effect there, Quasar. I like it. Yes! Get in there! One Pokemon does the job. Again. Well done, Quasar. Excellent. So you found success. Hold on to it while you can. I certainly am. I'm afraid I've reached my breaking point. Oh, Bennett, step outside for a moment. Yes, sir, I suppose. Oh, the Rhyme Badge is yours. With the Rhyme Badge Pokemon up to level 55, we'll listen to you. Will it now? And we get a TM for beating Sarah. What is it? It's Aurora Veil. Nice one. Oh, she's got a downside to everything, hasn't she? Okay, I'm going to update my car. I'll have to wait till throw the blurb, won't I? Who wants to bet that was the Poke Center falling on our house now? 2. I'll go check it out. Who knows, maybe we got the entire Grand Hall this time. Maybe we did. Oh, Lordy, I'm sure you realise that for me to take an unknown such as yourself, yes, but of course not, sir. I'm going to do you a great service, and you want something in return. I bet you do well. Yes, sir. Then begin. Okay, he's trying to track his daughter down, is he now? Where did Luna go? She may have mentioned Van Hannon Castle. Of course, that swine. I beg your pardon. It's nothing. Oh, we need that. Yes, the Poke Center disappears and we need to get that for the medicine. Just one more thing. An emerald brooch I'd given to her. Does she still have it? Oh, that. It looks great. I'm sure it does. Let's go. Off they go. Goodbye, Mother. I'll return one if I can. Okay, let's quickly save. Right then, scorecard time. Die Laughing scorecard. Right, so for that battle, I got myself 34 more. So that goes to 40. I got a single Pokemon bonus of 9. I didn't get any of them. Oh, and I got a bonus for a point. Oh, no, I didn't. No, I did. I used a potion, didn't I? So that goes to 102. Yeah, I had to use full restore. Did I use a second one? I can't remember. I'll check. I'll have to watch it through again. I'll adjust it if I do. Right then, let me just quickly add up that total. What do we have? I've given up trying to do it in my head anymore. $12.81. Not bad. Right then, total number of Pokemon. I now have 276 owned. Well, that's gone up a bit. No wonder we're on out of bloody Great Balls. Other achievement points. Okay, let's start with Pulse Dex. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So that's 20 there. Field Notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Blinking heck. Things are changing. 85. Alright. What else did I say? Oh, department store stickers. Membership card is 5, so that's another 25. I think I also said memories, didn't I? I think I've got, not memories, I've got a couple of bug memories now, haven't I? I think I've got 2. A bug and a dragon. Not in this bag though, I put them in the PC box out of the way, so I'm sure I've got 2 of them. That's going to be 10. And what else is there? Mega Stones. I got myself 1 of them. I got EVZ. So it's just TMs next. $26. That's 130. Blimey. I'm making that 275. That's gone up a lot as well. So, hang on. That's 275 and 276. That's 551. And so therefore we get 551 plus 1281 puts me on 1832. Wow, that's a lot of whoops and daisy. Wish I would keep doing that. Alrighty, there we go. So next time out we have to we'll call into the Pokemart, which has now appeared near the Tanzan Cave entrance in Chrysolia Forest. Get yourself some medicine. Of course, you can get yourself another department store sticker through that as well. And I will head up to Tanzan Cove and give it to Anna, and she'll be all better. And then we'll continue the story from there. So I'll catch you guys on the next one. See you soon.